beautiful. If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now, my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's reading is going to be all about your future self. So what does your future self want you to know? This is very important because I feel like sometimes we need, supportive or nurturing, messages coming through or support from others, but sometimes the biggest support we need is ourselves. And I feel like it's very important for us to also connect to that side of us who maybe already knows better. And therefore, I feel like this is a very important reading for a lot of you guys to know, maybe, or maybe to get guided from, your future self here. And as always, I have 3 piles for you to choose from, my dear. And also, this is gonna be a candle wax, of course. So 3 piles, and first pile is gonna be this beautiful crystal right here. This is going to be pile 1. Or of course, the beautiful card of the sun. You can either choose the crystal or of course the card. This is gonna be pile 1. For pile 2, we got this beautiful crystal right here. Or the card of the 6 of Wands. And for pile 3, we got this beautiful crystal right here. Or the 10 of Cups. So as always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video or even meditate on the cards if you feel like you need more time. The timestamps will be in the description box, but also in the comment section. And if you feel drawn to book a personal reading with me, you can email me. You will find the email also in the description box and in the comment section. And then I will give you further information. But my dear, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages does your future self has for you? What do you need to know right now, okay? So what we're gonna do, my dear, is I will first get you 1 tarot card, and then we will start with your candle wax reading. So let's see, for pal 1, what channeled messages do they need to know coming from their future self? For pile 1, please, for pile 1. Okay, all right, that's enough. So let's see for you guys, for pile 1. Okay, ooh, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The Hierophant, well, I only wanted 1, but I guess when more messages come through, why not then here? We got the Hierophant, we got the 6 of Wands, and at the back of the deck, we got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, wow. All right, my dear. So what your future self wants you to know is that everything will work out fine, okay? No matter what you're going through right now, no matter what challenge or obstacle you're having in your life, your future self wants you to know that at the end of the day, everything will be fine. No matter what we go through today, it will eventually be gone tomorrow. And it's even more than that. Your future self is telling you that, when you don't understand, or when we go through something in our life and it's major and it's it's influencing us in a negative way, we may not understand why these things happen, and we may see them as a curse, but as we need to, like, a few years needs to, go in order for us to really understand what happened afterwards and how the things have worked out. And then we understand, hey, if this wouldn't have happened, then I would have not been here, or I wouldn't have done that, right? And it almost feels like connecting the dots. And we can only see the bigger picture of why something has happened when it's already gone. And obviously, right now, we may not really understand why certain things have worked out in our life the way, they worked out. But your future self wants you to know that at the end, it will make sense, because you will come out stronger, wiser, and more successful. And all the things that you have went through, they will actually, or they are creating the person that you're becoming tomorrow. And your biggest challenges are showing you how powerful you are. And your future self wants you to know that even if life right now doesn't really seem to go anywhere, what's coming for you in the future is the Six of Wands. Look at how it's centered in the middle of the spread. And the Six of Wands is the card of victory. You have gone through so many things, but at the end, and that's what matters, you will come out as a victorious being. You will come out as the success that you always were, even if it wasn't manifested yet in the physical world. And you will definitely, your future self wants you to know that in the future, you will actually have a lot of people respecting you for what you have went through and from where you're coming and for what you will achieve. We got the Hierophant here. We got the Six of Wands here, and we got the Six of Pentacles here. So your future self wants you to know that, first of all, you will be able to help. Okay, the help that you may have not had in the past, you will actually be able to be this hand for others, to help people in very different ways, and you will gain a lot of respect. This is really something that I'm seeing, and your future self wants you to know that right now, they're coming from a place where they're so grounded on Mama Earth and nothing can shake them anymore. And if you sometimes feel like life shakes you, then know that you always have a place to go and find your center, and that's looking within. Because if the world goes crazy outside of us, we can always go inside and find a safe place as kind of a sacred place to hide. And your future self wants you to know that you are always protected, no matter what. Okay, please know that you are never alone, ever. No matter if you have hundreds of people around you or not even one, you are never alone. Let's start with your candle wax reading, my dear. For pile 1, please. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies. Your future self wants you to know that you will succeed in life, okay? You will become the King of Pentacles. You will have the stability and security to live a comfortable life, one that makes you feel gratitude towards all you have achieved. But you need to reclaim your power. Never let anyone or anything tell you who you are, what you deserve, and what you can do and what you cannot do. Because you have the lion within yourself. You have this unlimited potential that cannot be tamed. And even if people try to tame that, you need to put up the boundaries that you'd have deep within yourself. And don't let people step over your boundaries, because it's not going to hurt anyone except you. And that's very important. Don't let karmic relationships, whether they are romantically or platonic ones, okay, friends, family, whatever, exes, whoever we're talking about, don't let anyone trigger you in a way that you question yourself, because at the end of the day, who will be there for you? No one except yourself. We come here alone and we go alone. Of course, during, this journey of life, we will hopefully be able to connect with beautiful souls and energy and experience love. But at the end of the day, this is your journey, your individual journey, and no one should ever make you feel you're at war with yourself. Your future self wants you to know that all the hard work is going to work out. All the sleepless nights, all the pain and questioning yourself. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the amount of work that you've put into your life and into your what's important to you. And your future self wants you to know that nothing is wasted. Everything will be rewarded in its own individual way. But patience is needed. You need to accept that patience is part of life, and that time is not your enemy. In fact, that time is a man-made construct, and that it shouldn't define your experience of love or life. Don't let people take your shine away. Don't let them take your power away. Understand that with every door that closes in your life, and even if you don't understand why, there is a new door opening at the right time. And again, don't think just because a door closes that you are alone. You're being guided and you're being protected, and this is something you should never question. Don't replay events from your past that make you fall deeper and deeper into this hole of nothingness, of emptiness, of feeling pity for yourself. You don't need to feel pity for yourself. You're a beautiful, abundant being, and no matter what situation you're in, no matter your outside environment, no matter who you think you are, at the end of the day, you are the highest of all. You are pure consciousness. And consciousness does not feel pity for itself. Right now, you may not see it. You may be doubting and being very confused, or even a little bit indecisive. But your future self wants you to know that your third eye will soon show you the way, and what you are not seeing right now will soon open itself for you. But the key for that is love. Not love for a parent, not love for a friend, not love for a lover, but love towards yourself. If you want to expand, then treat yourself the way consciousness would treat itself, with respect and with love, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. We will not take anything away with us when we leave this body, but the energy that's attached to us, and make sure love is attached to you. And if you right now don't understand why certain people left you, why certain relationships haven't worked out, and why certain people have crossed your way which were toxic or which made you question a lot, again, my dear, the time will come in which you will realize that everything was guided and for the highest purpose of yourself. But there is one thing you need to know, which is that don't think you have to walk this alone. You have energies around you. You have beings around you supporting you on this journey. And don't let people question that. At the same time, let go of what is constantly putting you down, because you don't have to weight all the burdens on your shoulders. Make sure that what burdens you're carrying with yourself are, first of all, worth it, and second of all, yours. Don't let other people stick their energy in your face and pretend as if this is your energy. Make clear boundaries on what is yours and what is others. What is your emotion and what comes from narcissistic energies around you. Because you deserve the best treatment, but you have to give it to yourself first. You need to give yourself the love that you would like to receive from someone else. And again, even if you don't understand now why the darkness was there in your life, one day when the light comes through, you will see why the darkness was so important, because it brought an opportunity for you to see the stars eventually. Your future self wants you to know that they love you. They love you unconditionally. No matter how often you question yourself, you doubt yourself, no matter how you treat yourself, your future self wants you to know that they will always love you, and you deserve love, and you are love. And please remember that always. So, my dear Padawan, the messages were definitely very intense, and I felt that at times I don't know, I got really decisive, and like the tone in my voice, it almost, I don't know, I was really guided to express myself the way I was feeling it and I was hearing it, and I hope that the messages really, were coming at you at the right time, and this is really something that you need to hear, and you will understand why your future self is bringing these things up. And all I can say is that I hope that this reading, could have helped you in any way. And if this is the case, my dear, please feel free to let me know, through a like, a subscribe, or a comment. And yeah, my dear, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me. My email is down in the description box, and then I can give you further information. And also, my dear, if you would like to connect with me even more, for instance, on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you there as well. But yeah, Padawan, take care, my dear. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages does your future self have for you? So what we're gonna do, my dear, is I will first sketch you one tarot card, and yeah, then we will start with your candle wax reading. So let's start for Pal 2, please. What messages do they need to hear coming from their future self? Channeled messages from their future self, please. All right, my dear. So for Pal 2, what messages do they need to hear coming from their... Oops. Okay. The Magician. And Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. Two major arcanas, and then these two major arcanas, like very strong. Okay. You see, I was just drawn to put my hand on this card because I almost felt like heat was coming through it, and I was censoring things, vibrations from this card. And what I'm getting from that is that, okay, let me tune into it. Your future self wants you to know that you are so much more that you've been told. Since you were a small kid, people around you, society, have always told you why you are not good enough, why you are not smart enough, why you are not beautiful enough, why you don't deserve that, or why you don't deserve this. But you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And a spiritual being doesn't have any flaws because the way that it comes is the way that it's supposed to be. And this world has taught you that this or that on your body, within yourself, is a flaw. But consciousness doesn't have a flaw. Consciousness comes here to experience life from a very small point of view. And that's why all of us, in our own experience, are individuals without flaws, because what we're doing is just experiencing life. And the universe and your future self wants you to know that you are such a powerful being, okay? And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let people who are stuck in their own problems, who have their own dramas and their own insecurities, project that on you. You are the magician. You are able to channel the above and bring it up, or better to say down, on earth. You can be a vessel for energies to express themselves. You have infinity above you. You are infinite. You are an eternal energy being. And don't let the drama that has been projected upon you define who you are, define what you can and what you can't. Because your future self wants you to know that they have distanced themselves from that, from all the naysayers, from all the BS that has put in limits on you, because you are limitless. And with time, you will even explore that even more and more. But this is what you need to know right now, that there is nothing wrong with you. Don't see the flaws as flaws. These are just individual expression of yourself. And unfortunately, we are living in a world where people are encouraged to be the exact same person in physical traits, in the way they think, in the way they're supposed to express themselves. But you are an individual, and you can express yourself in whatever way you would like to, as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. And what I'm seeing for you, my dear, your future self wants you to know that you have a bright future, but you need to remember to always be your authentic self. You came here and you will one day go. So be aware of that, because you don't want at the end to regret not being yourself, or just living for someone else, or for other people to accept you. I'm literally hearing your future selves telling you, F them all. F their opinion, F the control that they would want to have on you. You are your own master. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let small-minded people tell you or put you in a box just so they are in a bigger box than you. Consciousness cannot put into a box. It's everywhere. It's the highest potential of all. And this is you. You're not your name, you're not your gender, and you are not your experience. You are infinite potential. And although we sometimes get stuck in how life goes, your future self wants you to know that you're so much more than what you think you are. You're so much more than what you've experienced. You're so much more than all the labors and all the labels that other people have put upon you. The magician stands his ground. He's the master of all the 4 elements. But don't let anyone take the elements away from you just because they are not aware of it or just because they aren't accessing it. You have a lot of potential. I'm feeling it like literally deep in my throat. And I feel like people sometimes try to silence you, not speak your voice, not speak your truth, not experiencing or expressing your truth. Put the boundaries up and don't let them come into your life if they're not deserving. Your future self wants you to know that you already have all the wisdom within yourself. If you sometimes don't know where to go, your future self, your higher self, and the universe is within you. Come back to your true nature if you feel like trapped from the outside world. Your future self wants you to know that they know that this word that they're about to say is one that you don't really enjoy hearing, but it doesn't matter what you think about this word. At the end of the day, the things are working out for your highest good. And yes, I'm talking about divine timing. Divine timing is at place here. And your higher self is here. It's controlling and making sure that everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. But all we have to do is to trust. And your future self wants you to know that the way everything has worked out was the way it's supposed to be. But please don't you ever forget that you are the magician. I'm hearing you are the high priestess. You already have everything within yourself. And don't let anyone take your connection to source away from you just because they're not tuned in. Let's get some more messages for you, my dear. What does your future self want you to know? You are a child of the universe. You came here to experience life. But one thing you've forgotten is that you have the power and that all your limitations are those of the physical world. And your future self wants you to know that it's time for you to go beyond the physical, to connect with that inner voice and intuition, which was there the whole time, but you may have either been afraid to connect with, or you may have doubted yourself, or others may have doubted you. But don't let others project their picture that they have of themselves upon you, because everyone is a mirror. And when someone tells you that you are not good enough, one thing you can actually take from that, and that's that this is exactly how they see themselves. They're telling you that you're not good enough because that's how they feel towards themselves. They feel like they are not good enough. And what your future self wants you to know, that in the future you will have a family, you will have people around you. Look at this. Yeah, you've definitely had people around you which took your light away. And now I'm talking about future people coming your way, which, and I was about to say, which will give you freedom to be yourself. And look at this. Yeah. Don't let them take your light away, my dear. Don't let them take your light away. Your future self wants you to know that you will have a family, people around you, friends, loved ones, you will call your own soul tribe, and who will make you feel all the love that you may have sought as a child. And your future self sees the desire you have within yourself to be loved, to find a person to share your life with, to have people around as a family. And when I say family, this includes all our loved ones. It can be friends. It can actually be creating our own family, getting, children, or having a partner. I'm seeing family coming through for you. Your future self wants you to know that you will have that. You will have people around you who will love you for who you are. And your future self sees the desire in you, the praying that you do, the hope that you have, the wish that you have within yourself to love yourself and to be loved, and to find someone that will love you. Treat yourself the way you would like to be treated. Love yourself first. But yes, your future self wants you to know that you will find and you will be with this person that's worthy of you. Someone who will genuinely give you the love that you deserve. But most than anything, treat you the way you deserve to be treated, and someone who's actually deserving of you. I'm seeing commitment coming through, my dear. Let me tune into your future self. Your future self wants you to know that whenever you're being forced, or you're at a path in your life where you need to make a decision, listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition, because she's always right. Especially when it comes to where you want to dedicate your energy in. Your intuition, your voice brings success. And don't chase what is not meant for you, whether a person or a certain thing. If someone gives you the feeling of not being good enough, or if someone gives you the feeling of lacking something, then they are not meant to be in your life at all. Love is coming, my dear. Love is coming. But first, you need to do the most loving thing towards yourself, which is that allowing everyone who doesn't have your highest good to enter, and then to exit. Most importantly, exit your life. Everyone who comes into your life and gives you the feeling of doubting yourself and just not feeling alive anymore is supposed to be exiting your life. And don't be scared to let them go through the door. You have the keys. Even if you've been taught that you're not in the driver's seat in your life, you are. And you have the keys when it comes to that door. So open the door for everyone who's not meant to be in your headspace, in your emotional body, on your physical, or in your energy. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. On your energetical body. And that's it with the throat chakra, which I felt coming through twice. I feel like there are people around you which don't want you to express yourself. Again, the way that you came here to do as your authentic, beautiful self. And they have hardened your heart, and you've closed your heart because you didn't have people around who were true alliances. But what your future self wants you to know is to soften yourself again and to let those guards away, let them down. Because again, my dear, you are infinite potential, and your future self wants you to know that you will, okay? You will become this joyful being who will be able to expand and express themselves the way that they want to. But first, make sure that the self-talk you have, the affirmations you have, are not sabotaging yourself. And the people that you have around are not sabotaging you. And that you always remember that you are of the highest potential. And everyone you see around you, whether on TV, on the internet, around you, all the people that you look up to, they are not even one drop better than you. We're all the same, and what they have done, you can too. So don't let anyone tell you that there's any difference between you and anyone else, because there is not. We're all the same, no matter what. And forgive those that have hardened your heart, because revenge is never the right choice. Grudges are never the choice, because we can never expect someone else to die when we are actually drinking the poison in the first place. And as my future self always likes to say, we can, or we should, forgive others, not because they deserve our forgiveness, but because we deserve peace that comes with it. And this is what your future self also wants to tell you, that forgive those who have made you or did you wrong, but not because they deserve it, but because you deserve the freedom and the peace that comes with it. My dear pal too, your future self wants you to know that you're being loved. Always. Please never forget that. Alright, my dear pal too, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and yeah, if it resonated, or if you felt like it had, it brought you some clarity, then please feel free to let me know by a comment, or even a like or a subscription if you haven't. And yeah, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you will find my email in the description box, and you can feel free to email me, and then I will give you further information. And also, my dear, if you would like to connect with me even further on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal too, take care. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what messages does your future self have for you? So what we're going to do, my dear, is I will first get you one tarot card, and yeah, then we will start with your candle wax reading. So let's see, for pile 3. For pile 3, please, what messages does their future self have for them? Let's see, for pile 3, what channeled messages from their future self do they need to hear? Okay, so for pile 3, what channeled messages do they need to hear? Okay, one card fell. Which is it? Okay, the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, wow, okay. And at the back of the deck, my dear, you got the King of Cups. So, what I'm seeing for you, my dear pal 3, that This is your confirmation that you will be doing fine in the future, okay? You will financially be at a point that you will be able to breathe again. If you have recently especially experienced a lot of like being very tight when it comes to your money and not really being able to get a lot, maybe having to save a lot, but your future self wants you to know that in the future you will actually have enough. And more than that, you will have enough in a way that you can actually also share it with others, and you can enjoy what you have. Your future self wants you to know that in the future you will be actually able to enjoy life again. Okay? You will be able to enjoy what is rightfully yours. All you have to do, your future self wants you to know that you need to make sure that you are healthy, that your body is healthy, because first of all, we can have all the wealth in the world, but if we cannot enjoy it because we are in a hospital or because we are suffering every single day, what is this money good for? Our highest wealth is health. And your higher self wants you to know that make sure you stay healthy, look after your health. But when I say health, it's not only about the physical one, also emotionally with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who's emotionally so intelligent and so stable and loving within themselves, and your future self wants you to tune into this energy. Be fair to yourself, don't be too harsh, and understand that you need to be healthy on all the single levels, on the physical, on the mental, emotional, and energetical one, so you can actually live life to the fullest and feel the best, have the best well-being, because you are balanced on every level. And your future self wants you to know that. They want you to focus on that. Your future self wants you to know that there are changes coming your way. If you're right now not understanding why you're going through certain changes, and in the future you will go even through more, but your future self wants you to know that as always there's a higher purpose in it, because just like everyone else, we are guided, and so are you. And they want you to know that your future self wants you to know that you are being guided, and that the changes coming your way are for the better, even if they at the moment or in the beginning are feeling really unknown. Like if you don't really understand whether this is for the good or not, it is for the highest good. And your future self is really trying to make you understand that trust is a powerful tool. It's a superpower, because when we trust and when we believe, we go completely like the way we go about life is so different. And your future self wants you to know that you need trust in your life, and you need to trust, not only be able to trust others again, but also yourself, and especially the divine, that there is a higher energy there for you to be guided by, and for your support, for your protection. Yeah. Let's get some more information and messages for you, my dear Pal 3. Let's see for you. What does your future self wants you to know? Yeah, I'm already getting more messages coming through. I can feel them. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is very intense. Please give me a moment to adapt to the energies. Your future self wants you to know that right now you're going off one of the most important transformational times in your life. You will grow a lot from the current time you're in. And even again, if you don't understand right now why, you will soon. And your future self wants you to know that you should not be so hard and not so judging of yourself, because all you have at the end is you. And what they want you to know is that we as human beings, we only live once within this body that you are right now. Yes, we come back and we also could live multiple lifetimes, but you will never ever live as the person you are right now. And your future self wants you to respect the person and the identity that you have and to make the best out of it. I see the burdens you have. I see the struggle that you have. And I know that sometimes it becomes so difficult to go on, but know that you are being guided and that you're never alone. And that there is a bright, beautiful future in front of you, and it's worth fighting for. Your future self wants you to hear these words. You are beautiful. Never question that again. You are beautiful. And this beauty that you have, not only from the outside, but also from the inside, the person that you are, your authentic self is, who is going to lead you towards the success that you're desiring. All you need to do is to make sure that you become more balanced. Again, my dear, your future self wants you to really observe your bodies, your mental, emotional, physical, and energetic body, and to really understand the disharmonies that are there. Because when we observe and we become aware, this is the first step of healing, of stepping into healing. And I see that there are still things within your life that needs healing, and your future self wants you to acknowledge them as well. Your future self sees now as a time of healing, and you're being encouraged to dive deep. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you feel like you would like to have someone on your side on this journey. But it's very important for you now to let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go of the past. All you need to know is if there's one thing that the past is good for, it's to learn from it. But it's not there for you to get trapped forever. Because if you're living in the past, there is no future. So your future self wants you to know to start forgiving, start to, oh my goodness, so many energies. Your future self wants you to learn from all there has been, so you can create a beautiful life for yourself. The universe and your higher self and your future self wants you to know that you are the creator of your own reality, and take this power away from others that have control over you, because you're supposed to be the one who's leading your life and not someone else and not something else. There is a beautiful, bright future ahead of you, my dear. You are capable of that. You are capable of creating a life for yourself, which is not about survival mode, but about enjoying your life and enjoying the expression and enjoying the experience of being this human that you are at this particular time in history. Your future self wants you to know that self-sabotaging has always been a part of you, but it doesn't have to be a part of your future. Whenever we sabotage ourselves, it comes from a place of fear. Your future self wants you to become aware of this fear that you're facing and that you have within yourself, try to understand where this comes from. If you have sabotaged your relationships, then try to understand what fear you have regarding relationships. But let me tell you that there is a lot of abundance coming your way, but your future self is really pushing you to live passionate and express yourself passionately, and to do something you're very passionate about. Also, don't be scared to show yourself to the world. Don't be scared to boldly express yourself the way it feels right. Because you are worthy and you are deserving of being the way you feel you would like to be. And there are people out there who will understand you. There are people out there who are waiting for your good nature and for the inspiration that you are. So don't play yourself small, because you are not small. You are a human being, yes, but you are also a spiritual being. And you are consciousness, and there are no limitations when it comes to consciousness. It is everything that has been, it is right now, and will always be. Make sure that you plan your future in a way that feels fulfilling, because your future self wants you to know that even if we have sabotaged our life till this very moment, the next moment can be a beautiful new day and full of opportunities in which we let go of these negative energies that we are allowing in within ourselves, because you are light. Even if you are surrounded by darkness, you are still light. In fact, you are both. You are light and darkness, so you can control the darkness which wants to take your light away. Your future self wants you to know that balance is key, and that both good and bad are part of life, but we are free to choose which one we want to put our intention into and which one we want to guide us. And your future self wants you to choose love, choose the light. Because your future self wants you to know that whatever happened in the past, you don't have to always remember it or to let it determine your actions or your thoughts or whatever it is. Let the past be the past, my dear. Let the past be the past. And say loving words to yourself. Whatever you can't change, you can't change. And don't waste your energy with it. Your energy is the highest currency that you have. So please don't give your energy away just to everyone or anything. Your energy should put into things thoughtfully. And your future self, once again, wants you to know that you are loved always. Never forget that. My dear Pal 3, oh my goodness, this was very intense. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. I feel like there is a lot to comprehend and really to think about. And yeah, if it resonated or if you feel like it brought some clarity to you, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you feel drawn to book a personal reading with me, you can email me. My email is down in the description box. And yeah, then I will give you further information regarding a personal reading with me. And if you would also like to connect with me even further on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care.